We are not talking about aggression inside our territory. We're talking about aggression on a river.
It's part of our country.
What part of it? Half of the river belongs to them.
And they're on our part. That's situation.
Listen, right? I'm going to throw this out. The OAS is here. And if Guatemalans are any part of Belize, I challenge you, anybody, to take it to the OAS. Because the OAS is going to go there and tell them, you're illegally in Belizean territory. I'm going to help you go back. So anyone who tells you we've lost anything there is lying to you.
Well,
we haven't.
We
right?
as civilians cannot go to the OAS.
Why can't you go to the OAS?
It has to be the government.
The building is right there. Well, then report it to the government and the government goes there. Once you see someone there, once they develop some building, something, they take it over, take it. Nobody is on the island. The island is a mangrove island.
No invasion?
There's no one there. The island belongs to us, though. That's for sure.
But we can't reach it.
Why can't you reach it? You're going to face aggression.
So
doesn't mean you can't reach it.
You're actually giving them because
we are not giving them. Let me explain.
That's what the government
Let me explain how diplomacy works. And I have to agree with what the government does right now, right? Because if I was a leader, I wouldn't want to be the person to say, you know what? I took my military boys and girls and put them there and increased that and caused that problem. And then one of them died. Who has to write that letter? Me. Why? Why? Because we wanted to show that we want it. We don't need to show that we know it, we want it, right? But we want to show, oh, we can be aggressive. If we become aggressive, they're going to become even more aggressive. What is going to happen? Right? What is going to happen? No, we are not appeasing. Right? We are not dealing with World War II and we are not appeasing them. Because every time they aggress us, we tell the world. Our diplomats aren't just sitting down saying,
how do you tell the world?
We write to Mexico, we write to all our friends, look at this, this is what is occurring. When we go to meetings, we bring it up.
When we go, what do you mean?
I stopped using we because I thought we are all Belizeans and I'm Belizean, and so I say we, right? Yeah. And so when our Belizeans go out there, it's we, because they represent me too, right? And so when they go to meetings, they are Belizeans, we. It's my voice out there.
Earlier you said that we are recognized as the UN with as a bordering country, right? So why no? And you also said earlier that our borders are recognized because we have to pass through with passports. So now why do you say that we have to go to a court to re-recognize our borders? Why such thing if it already exists?
Okay.
Why go to something else? Why go to a court to say that my border valid if one group or United Nations and different other countries don't sign that it is a valid border? So why have to go back there?
Okay. Good question.
Makes sense?
Good question. Right? Very good question. Why do we have to go if we've been recognized? And we have title. You know why we have to go? Because one country don't recognize it. You know who that country?
Well,
then
the majority don't recognize.
Listen,
so why
that's what I'm saying. Listen. They have not recognized Guatemala.
They have recognized 1859.
They continuously say that there is no border.
Alright, so I'm going to put it this way. So then, because one country go against the entire United Nations and different other things, no, that country, one country.
Of course, you know how much I lend them and how much I will here. That is the only.
That's a corruption.
That's the only country that matters. Right? Let me just. I want to answer him completely. To answer that, right? Because that is why we're going to court, or we want to go to court. We want to go to court, and we're asking the court to determine the legality of that claim and use normal everyday thing, right? Let's go say you got your land, you got your house, you don't have your land, you got your title. You just got a land department and you get your title, right? Now you want to build your fence. You just get up and start to build a fence? No, you have to go to your neighbor and tell your neighbor, I'll build my fence. But the neighbor jump up and say, you build your fence in my land. You're building that fence in my land, right? What you want to tell the neighbor? The neighbor said, you know what? I'll carry that court. Because I want the court to tell you that that's my land. But you know you got your paper. You just got your title for lands. You know you got it. Right? What you want to tell them? You tell them, go to court, I'm not going. I don't my land. You got a title though. You want to tell them, I'm not going to court. I'm not going to court because I got a title and I just keep it in my pocket. Right? Does it matter that all your neighbors would know you got a title? What matter? Matter that if a neighbor recognize that title then? Because when you decide to build that fence, when he has to stop you.
He can't stop you.
Right?
If
He can't stop you.
If you live by your side, he can't stop you.
You see? No, he's saying he can't stop you because you build by your side. Who determined that? Who determined that?
That's why they have to pay.
And that is why we're going to the court. For the court to finally, and we're asking to go to the court for the court to finally tell them, you don't have no claim. That's all we are doing,
Yes.
right? Because we're asking, if you read the question says, first, because the question goes like this is what we're telling the court to do. We're telling the court to, one, tell us what the legal claims are. If Guatemala own a piece, show us how legally Guatemala own a piece. If Belize own all it, then show us legally how Belize own all of it. That's the first thing, the first thing we'll ask the court. The court can't do anything else unless it determines the legal claim. Remember the legal.
Okay.
So you need to have a legal claim. Right? Now after you've determined the legal claim, then we're asking the court, what are the rights that belong to you legally? So if the court determines, let's say for example, the court determines we sign Toledo District to Guatemala. For argument's sake, right? Because the court determines 1931 or independence, we sign and we say we give Toledo to them. Right? Because they don't have no document to say we ever sign off Toledo. And the court says yes, see that document there, that secret document that they had. They had that too. Right? After they've done that, then we're asking the court to tell us what are their legal rights. And after you've determined that they have legal rights and you've pronounced their legal rights, tell us permanently what the borders are. Right? And you're going to see why be afraid. Why?
We are not asking.
Why
The
afraid?
person is not asking for.
Well, ask a question.
Good night. You could tell me what Guatemala declared is from Cebu to Toledo or from Corozal to Toledo?
Excellent question. That is one of the reasons why you need to go to court. Only at the court will we know what they're claiming. Because if you look at history, they claim the whole country, they claim only Toledo, they claim Cebu to the Sarstoon. You know when we are going to know what they claim? When we go to court.
But they claim everything because they think they're children.
They do. But he's asking how will we know what they're claiming? The only way to know is go to court. How do you know?
Their constitution says that Belize belongs to them.
But if
That's
you
what
look,
they're claiming.
but if you look at their position paper on their foreign affairs website, what does it say? It says from the Cebu to the Sarstoon, all islands except St.
You
George's.
mentioned just a while ago that their constitution forbids them to.
Talk about the
Yes,
treaty.
but their constitution also says that all of Belize belongs to them.
I just want to
That's
add-
what their constitution says.
So then, let's go to court to find out what they're going to claim.
I said question and your answer, if you just put truthfully, because I think that is what is confusing. The claim truthfully, how you know truthfully, because you know they claim in the whole country, right? And they change from time to time. But truthfully, how you know is when they go to the court. Because it's a scheme you're using, no?
Because when they put it there, that's it. You can't take it back.
You've made a very good case. You know, if I was on the court, I'd be voting for you. But I'm not on the court. I'm just wondering, I know that over the years there have been really bad legal decisions. What's going to be Belize's position if the court says, okay, you got to give up some territory or some islands, or what's Belize going to do about that?
That's a very, very important question, right? What if the court rules against us? I'm not sure if someone will die, because the special agreement that we're signing binds us to the decision of the court. And legally, if legally they can find title to any part of our territory to give it to Guatemala, then we're going to have to accept the court's ruling. Right? If legally, bear in mind, I've shown you how you develop legal title. And they have no way.
Possession.
Have they possessed us?
Occupation.
Have they occupied us?
They are.
And they occupy us?
Yeah, one question.
I'm not going to state one way or the other how I feel because I'm not Belizean, but I do own some property here, and so I'm very much hoping that Belizeans do the right thing because I have an interest in it. But one of the things I've noticed that is not coming up in the conversation over this issue is the general principle of what it means to be a Westphalian nation state as most of the world has adopted. And it has more to do than with treaties. And it's, since Belize became a nation, there have been probably 25 new nations, and they weren't created through treaties. Oftentimes they were created through wars. We've had Eritrea become independent from Ethiopia. We've had, most recently, South Sudan become independent from Sudan. Namibia from South Africa. Yugoslavia broke apart into, what, 4 or 5, who knows how many nations. Czechoslovakia became the Czech Republic and Slovakia. And there are vast differences between Guatemala, besides just the fact that one inherited the British system and the other inherited the Spanish system. Vast differences between the common law system, which I think is superior, to the civil law system and how that impacts everyday life. Population density. I actually looked it up. There's 142 people per square kilometer in Guatemala. There's 16 in Belize. If they became one nation, that would 9 out of 10 people in Belize would be formerly Guatemalan. The language that was inherited, which impacts, you know, whatever you think about colonialism, it has an impact on the culture that you absorb through that language, what you learn. We all absorb little bits and pieces, and that's what makes Belize unique. And I would submit that even if Belize went to the ICJ and lost colossally, that they wouldn't in the next minute deserve sovereignty, precisely because of that inheritance, the differences, all the things that Eritrea based its sovereignty on, in Namibia.
The guns are all on the other side then.
Pardon?
The guns are all on the other side, that's what counts.
Well, you know, I mean,
Guatemala's got the guns, and they got legal sanction, they get their way, it's that simple.
well, it might,
Forget about the culture and language.
well, you know, I mean, like I said, I'm not Belizean, that might be the price.
Yeah, I know.
Are you sure make your comment, miss?
Where-
Here's a question.
I was just,
Other people.
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much.
Where are you from?
what?
Where are you?
California.
Okay.
Yes, thank you. My question is, in the 1820s, Guatemala obtained its independence. So that means that Belize was not included in their territorial boundaries. So how can that, so that means that they respected the British sovereignty in Belize. So why are they claiming something which they have said before, oh, this is ours, and respecting Belize?
Looking at that history, world history, when they became independent, they did not define their borders. They did not say Alta Verapaz and Petén begin here and they end here. After becoming independent, the first thing they did is send a letter to the British here and say, you can send members to the Congress in Guatemala and become a part. You're a department of Guatemala, and so you can come back to Guatemala. The British say, we're not accepting that. We won't send any representatives, because by sending representatives, we accept that you are sovereign, or you are the sovereign of this nation, of this territory, and we don't accept it. The public meeting stated the borders that exist. The public meeting said, these are our borders, this is what we claim. As the British here, as Belizeans then, and they declared these borders. And so officially the British say, this is what we claim. And Guatemala then says, but our constitution said Petén, Alta Verapaz, and those are Belize. What part of Belize? I don't know, they don't know. Right? That is why they go from one part to the next, to the whole country. We don't know. Really and truly, anytime they feel that they have a bargaining chip, they jump here, they jump there. So the reason that they claim is because they say their constitution said Alta Verapaz Petén, which is Belize.
They got nothing to lose.
They have their whole history to lose, telling all their children that it belongs to them when it was false, and they knew it was false.
Two comments actually, right? One of the things that really pains me is the fact that the same person who is representing us, the one that is taking the case, the same person that is confusing us Belizeans, telling us that we have artificial borders. Now imagine, how would I as a Belizean say yes if my representative is saying to the entire world, Belize does not have borders?
Okay, I'll answer that because that comes up all the time. I love when it comes up. Right? I love when it comes up, because the foreign minister is correct. There are two types of borders. Two types. The natural borders and the artificial borders that exist in this world. Natural border is the real one now, and it's our spoon. God made those things. Artificial means man-made. Who made the border on the western side? Did God come and say, this belongs to Guatemala and Belize? No, man made it. So how is he wrong in using the word artificial?
Did you hear attend to my question?
That's what I'm saying. He is confusing. That's what I'm saying. First, I think the confusion.
I'm not saying it's wrong.
No, that's what I'm saying. The confusion, I was going to explain where the confusion comes in. Because the confusion, this is how I understand that the confusion comes in with that word. Because with a Creole. And when we say artificial, we think it means not real. And as they say artificial, oh, artificial is not real.
Right.
And then go with a Creole. All the people Belize understand that.
Why am I saying this, sir?
And so we confused.
It brings us to the same point that you brought. There are some of us that understand that, but the vast majority,
no, but that's what I'm saying.
will not take it.
I'm explaining that because I know it comes up, and I know
do appreciate it.
I know why we become confused because we also. I understand that too sometimes. When they say artificial, I'm thinking the man will say no real for true. Right? But they are real. The border is real. He's not saying that. He's using artificial in the English sense.